Hello students, now we'll talk about EBIT EPS analysis. EBIT EPS analysis. So EBIT refers to earnings before interest and taxes. Earning before interest and taxes. Accountants like to use the term net operating income. Net operating income for this income statement item, but finance people usually refer to it as EBIT. EBIT on an income statement. It is the amount of income that company has after subtracting operating expenses from sales. कौन सी इनकम? जब सेल्स में से सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दिया जाता है, लेस कर दिया जाता है ऑपरेटिंग एक्सपेंसेस को. अनदर वे ऑफ लुकिंग it is that this is the income that the company has before subtracting interest and taxes. ओके, इंटरेस्ट एंड टैक्सेस को डील करने से पहले की इनकम. So EPS is earning per share. This is the amount of income that the common stockholders are entitled to receive. Stockholders entitled to receive is per share of stock owned. This income may be paid out in the form of dividends, retained earnings, and reinvested by the company, or a combination of both. या तो कुछ भाग डिविडेंड्स का दे दिया जाता है और कुछ किसी और तरीके से दिया जाता है, तो हम कहते हैं कि या फिर सारा डिविडेंड भी दिया जा सकता है. So we need to raise additional money by issuing debt, preferred stock or common stock. Which alternative will allow to have the highest earning per share? ये बात ध्यान में रखते हुए कि किस से हमें हाईएस्ट अर्निंग होगी. पर शेयर भी ध्यान रखना है कि टोटल अर्निंग हो रही है या फिर पर शेयर अर्निंग हमें ज़्यादा हो रही है ना. ऑब्वियस सी बात है, पर शेयर अर्निंग ज़्यादा हो रही है तो टोटल अर्निंग भी ज़्यादा होगी. This question calls for an EBIT upon EPS analysis. This simply means that we will calculate what are our earnings per share will be at various levels of sales. It is not necessary to start with sales since a company's EBIT or net operating income is not affected by how the company is financed. Okay, EBIT जो है affected नहीं होती कि कंपनी के पास कितना फाइनेंस है. We can skip down the income statement to EBIT line and begin there. So we assume a certain level of sales, calculate our estimated EBIT at that level. सेल्स का जो लेवल है वो निश्चित हो किया, फिर कैलकुलेट किया EBIT, एस्टिमेटेड अनुमानित करना है हमने. देन calculate what our EPS will be for each alternative form of financing. कि डेट है, स्टॉक है, कॉमन स्टॉक है, विच टाइप. Effective business management requires careful planning and decision making about the balance of debt and equity used in financing the business. The EBIT EPS approach is one method available to managers to guide them in making decisions about capital structure. To benefit from the EBIT EPS approach, it helps to understand the basics of how it works as well as its advantages and drawbacks. The EBIT EPS approach is one tool managers use to decide on the right mix of debt and equity financing. ठीक है कि कितना प्रोपोर्शन हमें यूज़ करना है लाइक जब हम फंडिंग की बात कर रहे हैं डेट कितना हो इक्विटी कितना हो फाइनेंसिंग इन business capital structure. So in this approach the business plots graphs of its performance at different possible debt to equity ratios such as 40% debt 60% equity. The earning per share as a data point is plotted for each level of earnings before interest and taxes at different debt to equity ratios. ओके तो वहाँ से हमें पता लग जाता है कि आइडियल लेवल है क्या डेट टू इक्विटी का फॉर द बिजनेस.